social status versus dating market value. And before the ladies get upset with me, let me first highlight this. First of all, men and women are not the same. And I know with feminism and all these campaigns to talk about equality and the sameness of men and women, for the last 50 years, they try to eliminate gender and what's different about us biologically, physically, and mentally. But the reality of it is this: women get their value up front. Their value comes in terms of the dating and relationship market. We're not talking about in terms of a woman's value to her family, to herself, to a community, or to her business. They're very successful, beautiful women, especially that are older. These are beautiful ladies. But that doesn't equate to value on the dating and relationship market. And one of the benefits of women really managing their youth is many times women got married in their early 20s to a man that she's with. She has his kids, they have a family, they build themselves together, build a family, build their wealth, build whatever their legacy together in their youth. And when that woman gets to, I'm 50 years old, get to my age, 50 years old or 40s or even in her 30s, she gets to, quote unquote, what I call rest in her femininity, because she sacrificed to have that man's kids, to have that, to build a family, to build a community. And now she gets to enjoy the benefits of what they've earned together, what that man has earned, and she gets to really enjoy her older years. Unfortunately, feminism programs women that they need to be out here enjoying sexual liberation, enjoying freedom, being strong and independent, get your money, whatever else, because they have this idea of the color purple narrative, where they've taught women about the evil, wicked patriarchy and how mean and how brutal men are and how men are oppressive and whatever else. Go out there and get your own money, girl. Don't trust them. Some made up nonsense. When in reality, only a small percentage of men had power. Tiny percentage. And they ruled over everybody, women and men. And especially when it comes to black men could not have conspired with any group of men to oppress black women, because we had our own struggles as it existed. But getting back to the topic at hand, and why this is so confusing. When I see women like the sisters like Lisa Raye and Angela, what is her name? Vivica Fox and all these other women that are single out here and that are projecting a certain sense of status upon men. That I will only date men of this status, and which men respect completely. The problem is that what you think is valuable to men is not. And the men that you would want, the men that you would be attracted to, have so many options. Even a 50-year-old guy like me, myself, with lifetime benefits and lifetime whatever, we have options. Because again, we have an earned value as men. We build our value over time. Our knowledge increases, our income increases, our resources increases, and our optionality increases, especially for the guys who are able to take care of themselves, stay in shape, and have decent mental health or decent perspective and have decent social skills. Your value only increases as a man. It's like vampires. We get stronger with age. I hate to say it that way. You ever seen Underworld, Rise of the Vikings? The most powerful vampires are the oldest ones. At the end of the day. So a guy has options, lots of options. But I see, and I understand for a lot of ladies, I understand, hey, you'd rather be single and alone than get with a man of a lower status. But you see, even a man of a lower status, I don't think any hardworking, successful man is thinking about today is the day I get to explore some 57 or 60-year-old woman that, geriatric pregnancy stops at 35 for women. So what are you going to get out of that situation? You're not going to make babies or create generations or legacy. So really, it really is just a matter of companionship for maybe an older guy or whatever else. But generally speaking, most of the women that have not put in time with a man and they're older, that man has to ask himself the question, what value is he getting? And these women are coming in with demands and whatever else and competing with the younger version of themselves. But the biggest confusion you see out here, and I'm not a man that's out here trying to tell women what their value is or any of that other stuff. I'm just trying to put some realism to the situation. But social status and success does not equate to dating and relationship market value. It does not. And that's what the confusion is. It would be like me, in my mind, thinking at my age that in the long run, women themselves look at a guy like me and they don't really think about what's in their best interest in terms of a provider, protector, and the resources that I bring to the table as a man. Don't get me wrong, attraction is there and whatever else. But the benefit of having an older guy is the security that he brings from the value that he's earned. And it would be delusional for me to think otherwise. But because of social media and this gynocentric environment that we live in, the women have become delusional because nobody tells women the truth. Nobody tells women the truth. And because it's easier to go about life making women smile, gaslight them, make them smile. But this is why I tell men, global travel opens your mind. Global travel. I want you to see your value as a man. Because we live in an environment where corporate sponsored feminism, we try to, the emasculation of men. And many guys are just have low self-esteem because they don't understand their value on a global scale, or their value as men, and the optionality that's available for any man that's successful, hardworking, and honest, hardworking men. You don't understand your value. And so if you don't understand your value and you don't have the self-esteem, then you end up listening or dealing with the mediocrity. But the fact of the matter is, social status and sexual market value, and I don't care what the women think, or what the simps think, or the panda bears think, or whatever else, is not the same thing. It's just not. It's not. Men have an earned value, women are given their value. And the woman may be valuable in terms of her business, community, in terms of everything else in life. But when it comes to this dating market, and women that are older applying standards to men with optionality, choice, resources, marketability, and the ability to enjoy life, travel globally, and whatever else, you're wasting. I mean, it's almost laughable to think, that some of these older broads be out here projecting onto, like, you have to be like some dude with some low self-esteem to even be like entertaining demands from some of these vintage women that are projecting their social status as dating and relationship market value. I mean, come on, let's be honest, man. No disrespect to women. I want to say this very honestly. You're talking about like some vintage box. What is the value of vintage box? Since these women are talking about and really leading with their sexy, what is the value of vintage box? And only for a man with low self-esteem that he sees value in vintage box. Good luck to you guys, and salute to you guys. Enjoy yourself. Look, I'm not trying to put women down, but at the end of the day, if you're going to be making demands of men or requiring a certain status of men, you got to have something else to offer outside of vintage box. That's just my personal opinion of that. What do you got? You offering some money? Nope. And these women are looking for provider men. These vintage women are looking for provider men. They're not talking about just, the guy that just wants some companionship and love and all. No, they're talking about, they want the same thing a 24-year-old woman would want. And they say, well, shit, if you're a guy that has resources, then you might as well just do like Bill Belichick. Bill Belichick is old as hell. He's dating a 24-year-old. And so why not just be like Bill Belichick and just go get yourself a 24-year-old? I don't get it. I mean, since they all are looking for money anyhow, if they're all looking for money and provider men, why would a man want to be with an older woman that adds no value to his life? And you get to pull down some vintage drawers and enjoy and make love to all that cellulite and all them stretch marks, or whatever else. Why would you even do that to yourself as a man, unless you hate yourself? But anyhow, enough with that video. Enough with this talk. The social status and sexual market value is not the same. So peace and blessings to you guys. And for you guys and you simps out here that want to attack me, well, you guys go ahead and enjoy that vintage box and pay the high price of dating and relationships for women that are past their prime. Congratulations to you guys. Peace and blessings to you, and have a good day. I'm out. I'm about to go finish my walk. We'll talk again soon. I'm out.